close. If you can open your camera, it's better. If not, it's totally fine. We're gonna do Q&A at the end of this masterclass, so it's day 1. Okay, let's wait maybe 2 more minutes. So while we're waiting, I'm just gonna introduce myself. If you guys know me from Instagram, my name is Liwa Bughadir, Coach Leo, known as Coach Leo. I've been doing coaching for 10 years now, and online coaching around 4 years. I work with women right now. I just work with women. Before, I used to work with men and women. I'm gonna be straight honest. The reason I just work with women is because I saw better transformation when it comes to fitness and health. I believe that women, they take it more seriously. Okay, so I'm gonna speak about the nutrition. I'm gonna show you some of my clients' results today, and I'm gonna speak about the training, the supplements and peptides that I would say 90% of my clients use, and I'm gonna explain what we're gonna do tomorrow. So, perfect. So guys, can you listen to me? Can you hear me? All is good? Yep, great. Okay, I can't see anyone open the camera, so that's fine. Okay, let me show you here some of my clients' transformation. So here, that's Lily, that's Melly, she lost more than 30 kg. That's Desi, she lost 27 kg in 1 year and a half. That's Crystal here, she lost 15 kg. That's Zoe, that's Masha here. So that's some of my clients' transformation inside the Alpha coaching team. So yeah, I know what I'm talking about. So that's just to qualify this. Let's talk about nutrition. Okay, so guys, I want you to write any question you have for me. So I told you get pen and paper, and at the end, I'm gonna take your questions, okay? Perfect. So nutrition, I always love to say this. It's not called a diet plan. You can eat whatever you want and you can still lose weight, but you need to understand how much you should eat. That's something so important. I'm gonna teach you how to track your own macros and calories. But before that, to explain what macros are. So macros are protein, carbs, and fat. And our body needs all these 3 to function, to give you energy, not just to, because losing weight is not just about losing weight on scale. It's about losing fat and maintaining the muscle mass that you already have, or building a little bit more muscle mass at the same time. That's why it's important to understand these 3, protein, carbs, and fat. So let's start with eating less and moving more. It's not gonna work for you. Everyone say, if you want to lose weight, eat less, move more, you're gonna lose weight. Yes, you're gonna lose weight, but you're not going to drop fat, and there is complete different here. So what I preach about, what I always tell my clients, what I teach my clients to do is to eat more and move less. Let me explain this. Because when you eat more protein, when you eat more calories, but at the same time, you understand how much you should move, and you understand the habits, and you understand the timing of when should I eat and what should I eat, that's where your body gonna start doing magic. You're gonna start losing fat, you're gonna keep your energy, you're going to be more active, like energy-wise, and then you're gonna maintain the muscle mass you have and drop fat. So that's something really important. Let's start with protein. So protein is super important. And if you have pen and paper, I want you to write this. Times 2 grams of each 1 kg of your body weight. So for example, let's say Sarah, you're 70 kg, so you need to eat 140 grams of protein, okay? At least. Some of my clients, they do 2.5 grams of protein, depend on which phase we are and how, what's their level, okay? So if you're a beginner, I would say 2 grams of each 1 kilogram of your body weight, okay? So guys, write this down on the paper that you have. Second is fiber. Okay, you need to understand that you need fiber, enough fiber in your body, so you can first digest the food that you're eating, and second, to feel fuller for a longer time, okay? So fiber is gonna come from like lettuce, cucumber, can come from like chia seed, can come from like potato, from rice, like carbs, but the best fiber is to come from salad, like lettuce, cucumber, asparagus, anything like fiber. Some people, they don't like the taste of fiber, of salad, like lettuce. You can get a supplement like fiber supplement. But fiber is something so important. It's as important as protein, okay? And third is water. If you're not drinking enough water every single day, if you're not hydrated enough, whatever you're doing here is not gonna work, okay? So you need, guys, to make sure you're drinking at least 3 liters of water. For some, drinking water is gonna be a struggle, so I'd recommend you can get like electrolyte with 0 sugar, like it's just a tablet, you just put it inside your water, and that's how you can drink it with like a flavor. Or you can get like some salt and lemon, so you can drink your water, okay? So 3 liters of water. Get a water bottle, keep it with you, keep it around, and make sure you're drinking at least 3 liters, okay? Great, perfect. So next, carbs. Okay, let's speak about this before we move to the next, the training. Carbs are so important, but the timing of when you eat carbs is super, super important. None of my clients, with my system that I give them, they don't eat carbs after 6 or 7 p.m. So carbs, we just leave it for breakfast, and the best is after the workout. So you finish your workout and then you have your carbs. Carbs can be whatever you want, like rice, potato, you want pasta, whatever carbs you want, you can eat it, but you need to understand how much of this carb you need to eat, okay? It's important to understand this. So guys, how to track your calories, how to track your macros. That's something Carolina, she was asking me. I told her I'm gonna explain it on today. So there is an app, it's called MyFitnessPal. Here, MyFitnessPal, okay? So you go to this app, you download it on your phone for free. You don't need to pay for it. You can pay for the premium version, but it doesn't make sense. I never paid for it. And then you can scan the barcode of each meal, like of each, let's say you buy something from supermarket, like a protein bar, you can scan the barcode and it's gonna give you like how much protein, carbs and fat it have. You can put it manually, like for example, you weigh, let's say 100 grams of rice, 100 grams of chicken breast, you put it manually and it's gonna show you how much protein, carbs and fat and how many calories. That's how you do it manually. How I do it for my clients is I give them a list, they choose what food they want to eat, and I build the meal plan for them with the exact how much protein, carbs, and fat they need to eat. That's it, simple. And when they feel like they're bored from this meal, then we change it. They tell me, okay, coach, I want to change the breakfast for this meal, so I can change it for them with the exact protein, carbs, and fat they need. Okay, so that's how I make it easier for them. But you can do it your own using MyFitnessPal. That's how you write it, MyFitnessPal. Perfect. You need to understand this. It's so important to know how much protein, carbs, and fat you're eating every day. And depending on this, depending on the numbers, you can change it every week or every 2 weeks so you can see better progress. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna move to the next. I prefer to take all the questions at the end instead of like each part. So with the training part, okay, the best training program, and that's something I always talk about, is the program that fits your lifestyle. So let's say, for example, you can just go to the gym for 2 times a week. It's fine. Start with 2 times a week. Don't say I want to go 4 times a week, and you know, like deep down, you can't commit to 4 times a week. If you can commit for 2 times a week, it's fine. You can do 2 times a week, and later on, you can build it up to 3 times, to 4 times, to 5 times. But 2 times is a good start. You can do in the gym or at home. The most important is to do something. And that's something I always tell my clients about. It's not about, yes, if you have a gym membership, it's better. You have more exercises, more options. But if you do it at home, you can still do it at home. It's completely fine. You just need some dumbbells, some elastic band, and you just build the program. The program gonna be, if you can do 2 times a week, 1 day upper, 1 day lower. Make sure you're not doing the same muscle group again the next day. Okay? So have a time to recover in between. That's how I build my clients' program. It depends on their lifestyle. So if you can do 2 times, 2 times, 3 times, 3 times. 3 times you can do push, pull, and legs. Push is chest, triceps, and you can do like some abs, like ab workout, and then you can do some cardio. Pull, you can do back, biceps, and then you can do some abs and cardio, and the last day you do legs. Okay, so that's if you can do 3 times. If you can do 4 times, you can do 2 days upper, 2 days lower. You can spread it like this, or push, pull, and then legs 2 times. Okay, so guys, it's important to understand that the best, like there's no like best training plan. The training plan, the best one is the one that fits your lifestyle. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's move to the next. Okay, so how long to rest between each workout? 30 seconds to 1 minute, not more than this. I prefer to just stick to 30 seconds to keep your heart rate up while you're doing the workouts. And I would love to keep it from, let's say, 3 sets to from 15 to 20 repetition. So that's how you keep your heart rate even like more, like you feel like, okay, I'm doing like not just weight training, I'm doing a little bit of cardio while doing the weight training. That's how you build a little bit more calories. Okay, perfect. And guys, we need to understand that the older we get, the more muscle mass we lose, and the more we need to take care of maintaining this muscle that we already have and building more. And weight training is the best option, because I always say this: muscles are the most important organ in our human body, right? And it's important to maintain this, because the person who have less muscle mass in their body, I mean healthy muscle mass level, is the person who get sick the most. Okay, so that's something really important, not just for the way how we look, but for how we're gonna feel after the older we get. Okay, great. So where we are now, yeah, just staying consistent. We all, like you, I don't have kids yet, but I know some of you have kids. I know it can be hard, and that's something I was talking today with my client about. Our life always gonna get busier, and it's always gonna get more stressful, and that's something good, because think about this: if your life is not getting stressful, more stress and more busy, that means you're not progressing, right? So that's something good if you think about it in this way. It should be more stressful, it should be more busy, but you need to build this version of you who know how to manage your time better, to know how to squeeze, let's say, a workout, who can wake a little bit early. This version of you who can manage this stressful life is the version of you who's gonna get in the best shape, who's gonna feel more energetic, who's gonna feel like progressing in their health, like win in life. That's how I see it, win in life, right? So yeah, that's something really important to understand. Great. Okay, I'm gonna take your questions later. Okay, now let's talk about the supplements and peptides. Okay, so guys, we need to understand that supplements are important, but what's more important is drinking enough water, doing the workouts, and understanding our calories and macros. Because if we're not doing these 3, supplements just gonna be a waste of money. That's it. Because supplements are not cheap, right? Especially peptides. I'm gonna talk about peptides later. I don't know if you guys know what peptides are. I'm gonna explain about it. The 4 supplements, my favorite 4 supplements is vitamin D, magnesium, vitamin C, and omega-3. I would take magnesium before bed, and I would take vitamin D, vitamin C, and omega-3 after breakfast. And whatever supplements you're taking, make sure you're taking it after breakfast, okay? Because taking supplements on empty stomach is not a great idea. Unless it's like probiotic, that's the only like a supplement that you can take on empty stomach, and glutamine. Okay, so that's my favorite 4 supplements: for bone, for mood, immune support, for sleep, recovery, stress, immunity, collagen, joint health, and heart and inflammation. Okay, so these are the 4 supplements if you want to write it down. If you want to add creatine, you can add creatine, and there's another supplement, it's called L-carnitine. This supplement is really good to turn the fat cells into energy, so it can give you a little bit more energy, especially if you're on a calorie deficit. L-carnitine, not creatine, L-carnitine. Okay, perfect. Okay, guys. Now, let's go next. Peptides. Okay, peptides. What are peptides? I'd say now like 90% of my clients are taking peptides. And yes, peptides, there's a lot of studies on it. Some people, they say it's good. Some people, they say it's not good. But with my experience, with my clients' experience, peptides was really like, it was a really good it's like a magic pill. It's really good. It gives good results with no side effects. To be honest, I never saw any side effect with any of my clients. My favorite two supplements, my favorite four supplements, for fat loss, it's the GLP-1, Retta, that's number one. Number two is the CGC. So the CGC, it help on the growth hormone, like naturally in our body. It keep the appetite where it should be, like it give us more appetite, because if you take Retta on its own, it's gonna suppress your appetite. And the two peptides, the BPC and the TB500, are amazing. It's like magic for recovery and for inflammation and for injury. If you have any injury, I really recommend BPC and TB500. How you take these, I'm not gonna say the dosages because it matters from one person to another, so I don't wanna say it out loud here. But guys, I'm gonna one second. How I post this? Okay, let me do this after. I'm going to send you a link so you can book a call and we can speak more if you're interested about peptides and you want like to speak more together, like about your specific goals. I'm gonna send a link after I stop sharing my screen. But yeah, with peptides, I'm not gonna share the exact dosages for each one because it's gonna matter with the weight, your height, your diet, your training intensity, and it's gonna matter with each week, because each week you need to change the dosages of each peptide depending on your progress, depending on your energy level, on your appetite, all this stuff. So that's why I prefer not to share how much the dosages. Okay, great. So yeah, peptides was really like how you say it? It's a good help. It really helped my clients. I didn't see any side effects with it. You need to know where you get it from, because there is a lot of labs they not trusted, because everyone now is just like getting peptides from China and selling it. So you need to understand a good source. I'm happy to share my source. It's based in Europe. I say 90% of my clients are using it from there. Some of my clients in the US, they have their own like source. I can share this as well because it's hard to deliver it from Europe to the US. So yeah, that's about peptides. It's really good. It's gonna give you the boost. It's gonna help you, but you need to make sure your diet, your training, your nutrition is where it should be. That's number one. Okay, perfect. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna share the 10 habits that actually make all this, whatever we spoke about, work. Okay, because that's exactly the system I follow with my clients. We have 10 habits. It's non-negotiable. We follow it from A to Z every single day. We make sure we're following it, and that's how we get the results that you guys see in my Instagram page. Okay, perfect. So that's all. Thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time, and I'm gonna take any question you guys have. You can just unmute and ask me.
Bye.
Bye.